So what is IntelliJ IDEA used for? IntelliJ IDEA is an integrated development environment IDE for JVM languages including Java, Kotlin, designed to maximize developers' productivity. Okay. So just go to the Google and type IntelliJ IDEA download. Click the first link, download IntelliJ IDEA, and download the community version for Mac OS and Linux user. Continue from here, and for Windows user, download the community version. Okay, so we will wait for it to download. Okay, so the installer is downloaded for the IntelliJ IDEA. We will open it, the exe file. So the setup is loading. Okay, click yes. Click next. Click next. Here click IntelliJ IDEA Community Edition, and here click .kt, and then click next. Install. So we will wait for the IntelliJ IDEA to install. Okay, so the IDE has been installed. Here click on run and then finish. So now we will just wait for the IntelliJ IDEA to run. So here is the IntelliJ IDEA Community Edition. You can see my version here, 2021.3 is my version, and JetBrains is the company for developing it. So here it is already loading my project. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to create on file. You have to create on file and new and project. So you might be looking at a screen like this. So what you have to do is you just have to go to Kotlin, and then you have to choose any folder. Okay, so I have to choose any folder here. I have just made a new folder Kotlin, and I choose this folder. Okay, and I'll name my project as project 1 or new project, and just click on next, finish. And the Gradle is finishing up the process, and it loaded our new project. Okay, so it has already load a file with the function of hello world. So what I'll do is I'll just remove it, and here you have the main.kt file where you can write the code. Okay, so we will be writing the code in next of our videos. Right now we have not installed the JDK in our system, so if we have if we would run the code itself, it will not be running. Okay, and let the Gradle build all the files. We have installed IntelliJ IDEA But as I said, we require just like we require SDK for Android Studio, we require JDK for the JDK requires JRE because running Java program is a part of developing them. So now we will be proceeding to install the JDK. Before installing the JDK, go to this PC or my computer, click on properties, and we are just seeing if your operating system is a 64-bit or a 32-bit. So my operating system is a 64-bit operating system. If yours is a 32-bit, please note that. Now we will go to Google and we will type uh, Java, sorry, JDK for Windows. Okay, so we will click the link of Java downloads by Oracle. And if you are using Linux or Mac OS, please download from here. For Windows user, please go to Windows tab, and for 64 installer, download the 64 installer, and here it is downloading. So while that downloads for Mac OS users, please download from here, and for Linux users, install the JDK from here. So as it is installed, open the JDK, click on yes, wait for the installer to open, click on next, and the Java is installing on your device. So now as Java is installed successfully, we have to close this, close the close this also. So now what we have to do is we have to check where Java is in our system or not. So what we'll do is we will go to the run and type cmd here. Okay, and we will type the command javac. So it is directly installed in my computer. But if you are not seeing this, if you are seeing that it is not a recognizable command, then what you do is you will go to this PC or my computer. Okay, you will go to Windows C, you will go to the program files and find Java in it. Click on the JDK, click on the bin folder, copy the path from here, Control C, click on the above part and Control C. Okay, go to this PC again, go to the properties, and here go to advanced system settings. In advanced system settings, go to environment variables. So if you are not seeing it, it must be not in your environment variable. So what you want to do is in the user variables, click new, and here create Java and give the variable value this. Okay, then click OK, and then click OK and OK. And now we will when you will type in the cmd command javac, then it will be showing this. We are going to write our first program, which is hello world program. And so we have opened IntelliJ IDEA for that, and will the program structure goes like function fun main. I'll be explaining the program to you in a while. Println is a command for printing a statement, and hello world. Okay, so when I run this program, this gives me, okay, so you can run a program from here and here also. So I prefer running program from here. Okay, so this gives me an output as hello world. Okay, so what it does is like what I will be explaining you the part of the program. So what is the fun? The fun is a word in Kotlin programming language or many programming language, and fun stands for function. A function is section of program that performs a specific task. So I can create another function in the same program. So this is the fun represents a function, and main is the name of this function. This particular function has a name, main. Function have names so they can be distinguished from each other. The function is called main because it is the first or the main function that is called when you run the program. So whenever I run the program, it search for the main function, and that is run every time you run the. So fun main is the function, main function. Okay, the function name is always followed by a parenthesis. This is the parenthesis, open and close parenthesis. Inside the parenthesis you can put information for the function to use. Okay, so whatever information the function is using, you can put it there. Now there are curly braces outside this fun main. So these curly braces, inside these curly braces we write the task we have to perform. Now this line prints the text hello world. Okay, println tells the system to print a line of text. Inside the parenthesis, these parentheses, okay, you put the text to be printed. Notice that the text to be printed is surrounded by quotes. These are the quotes. This tells the system that everything inside the quotation mark should be everything inside the quotation mark should be printed exactly as it is. So to actually print the text, the whole println instruction has to be inside the main function. Okay, so far that is clear. Now we will be learning more about the print function. What about we don't write ln here? What happens when we run this program? So when we run this program, we will find that the output is same to same. There is no change in the output. So what is the difference between print and println? When I add one more line here and that say print hi, and when I run this program, you will find the difference. So this hi is printed just right after the hello world, even if I have wrote it in the next line. And when I give the command print ln here, then what will happen? So I have run this program and we will let it compile. Now you can see that hi is printed on the next line. So we can conclude that the ln in the println stands for next line, or we can say when we use println, the text inside the quotation mark is printed in the next line. So for this you can also use the \n or the escape sequence. So I'll be demonstrating that. So in this under this quotation mark, when I use \n here and run this program, so here we can find that again the hi is under the hello world. So what this \n command tells you, or the escape sequence tells the program, when I enter into the print hello world, and then this \n tells me to go to the next line and then print hi. Okay, so that's about the \n command. Now we will talk about some comments in Kotlin. So I have to write here that this is my first code. So how I write here, and when I write this thing here, this text here, this has no effect on the code. So after using this to slash this program, this sentence is not a part of code. So the symbol / represents a single line comment which tells the compiler to ignore everything from this symbol to the end of the line. Okay, typically single line comment is used to make a quick comment about a single line of code. So comments are very important in any code, because after some time, after 1 month, 2 month, or 3 month, when I will be looking in the code, I will not be recognizing anything in it. Or I can say that when me and my friend are working on a project and I have to share my code with him, so he also should understand the thing which I have used in code and why I am use that in code. So that's why these are important comment. Okay, so what if I have to write a multi-line command, such that I have to write 3-4 lines of command. So I will use this symbol, and this pair of symbols denotes a multi-line comment. So it tells the compiler that everything that comes under this and this symbol should be ignored. Okay, so these are about the comment.